Okay, so I've been on lots of calls, and one of the problem that people are facing the most is they're not able to get enough of leads. And when I speak to them, their major problem is either they're not getting the leads, or the problem that they face is that they're not able to close the prospects at higher prices. They feel that if they close at suppose 10,000 rupees or suppose $500, that's a good price. But if you see the high ticket closers, they close the clients at 50,000, $2,000. So that's kind of a higher prices. So if you're not able to get enough of the leads, and in this video we'll be talking about getting the leads, like the questions that you should be asking yourself if you're not able to get enough leads. So for that, the first question that you should be asking is that how many outreaches or how many messages are you sending daily? Because I have faced this problem in my company Social Ninja, that sometimes I feel that I'm not able to get enough of the client calls, or जब भी मैं ये देखता हूँ कि I'm not getting the calls, I just see that कि how many messages I'm sending daily at different platforms, and I'm able to find out that the only reason that I'm not able to generate enough leads is that I'm not sending a lot of messages at that point of time. So that's one of the main reasons. And then the second question that you should be asking yourself, what platform is working the best for you, and what kind of things are working the best for you. If I talk about myself, I keep on thinking that I'm not able to outreach a lot of people. Even if I start outreaching them, I'm not able to find enough people. And then I look into my sheets of the closures, that most of the people that have come to work with me are mostly the people that who approached me after they saw some of my posts, not the people whom I outreached. So at that time, I think that okay, I need to do more posts. And if suppose Facebook outreach is working better for you as compared to LinkedIn outreach, then why are you sending lots of LinkedIn messages? If Facebook outreach is working the best for you, just keep on sending messages on Facebook. Just double down on that. So you need to see which platform is working the best for you, and you need to double down on that and achieve mastery in one platform itself. And if you're talking about the platform, suppose Facebook is working best for you, then you need to see that what kind of outreach is working the best. Is it like you're sending messages to the people in some groups, or is it from the people whom you add onto your account and then you keep on posting the stuff and then they outreach you? Is it that people, or just the cold outreach people, or you have been posting in some groups some real value and then people outreach you? So you need to check that. And you also need to check that after those people book a call with you, how many closures are you able to make? Because I have seen for myself that if I do lots of outreaches, I'm able to generate lots of calls. And after posting some value stuff on some platforms, I'm able to generate less calls. But the number of closures that I make on the posting stuff as compared to the number of closures that I make on the cold outreaches is way more. So I need to, of course, double down on the posting stuff. Now, The third thing, which is really important, a lot of people say that we have been doing all of this stuff, but still we are not able to book a lot of calls. So then you need to ask yourself, is your message really striking the nerve? Is your message really creating an intrigue in your ideal prospect's mind that you are the person who can solve their problem or not? So at that times, you need to see that is your message really persuasive? Is it talking about the things that you want to actually say to your prospect? And I feel that you need to keep on changing your messages after every 15 or 20 days, or after sending 200 or 200 people. You need to keep on changing the messages so that you are able to see that what's working for you, what kind of stuff is working the best for you. And I've seen for myself that earlier I wasn't able to book a lot of calls, and guys, believe me that I have made more than 3000 calls till now, and I've done it personally. And I wasn't able to book a lot of calls in the beginning. So I thought that, you know, how about changing the message? How about, I just do some iteration. So some of the messages that I made were very direct, and then I started putting in some persuasive techniques, and then I started putting in some humor in my messages, and I felt that some of the messages are really working. And I found out one particular message that if 10 people saw that message, 8 people used to reply on that. And that's a message that I have been sending from past 3 years, and that's working really good for me. So you need to see that is your message really striking the nerve? Is it creating the intrigue in your ideal prospect's mind or not? And then the fourth question that you need to ask yourself, does your prospect think that you are a general marketer or you are a specialist? And that can be said from your LinkedIn ID, from your Facebook ID, from your website. I've seen that people just write down on their IDs that we are digital marketers, or we create funnels, or we create websites. That's totally shit. Honestly, what kind of marketer are you? What do you do? I mean, marketer is a big term. It's like I'm an engineer. What kind of engineer are you? And if I want to be really specific, I would say that I'm a structural engineer. I wouldn't even say I'm a civil engineer. I would say I'm a structural engineer. And if you're a digital marketer, what kind of marketer are you? Are you a Facebook ad specialist? And if you're a Facebook ad specialist, what kind of customers do you get? Do you help? Do you help? So you need to just write it down that I help, suppose, food and beverage businesses to get high profitability through SEOs or something like that. So you need to see that what does your ideal prospect thinks about you. Does he think that you are a general marketer, or does he think that you're a specialist? Suppose you are in a critical medical situation. Would you prefer a general physician taking care of you, or do you want a specialist of the exact problem that you are facing to help you out? Of course, the exact specialist, you need that, right? So your ID should, your LinkedIn account, your Facebook account, or your messages should inculcate that. And the last and the most important thing is, how well do you know the problems and desires of your ideal prospect? And if you do not know their exact problems and desires, and if you have just imagined it, you haven't asked them, you really do not know what are the problems of your ideal prospect. And honestly, if not today, tomorrow you'll stop getting the leads, because someone who knows about your ideal prospect more than you, if he knows about his problems and desires more than you, he'll just eat up your clients, right? He'll get all the clients, he'll help them out in a better way than you, and you'll be out of your business. So to really get your customers, to really get the leads, you need to know about your ideal prospects. You need to know their problems and desires. And whenever at Social Ninja I feel that I'm not getting the leads, I just keep on writing down. I just look into all the calls that I have made till now. I make my message hypothesis again on the sheets. Then I create my LinkedIn account. I update my bio, my messages according to that. I just update my sales script just according to that. And then I start getting the leads. So these are the 5 important questions to ask yourself if you're not able to get your ideal prospects. And if you solve all these questions, all these problems of yours, I guarantee you there's no chance in the world that you'll not be getting your ideal prospects in your funnel, and you'll be closing the leads. You'll be getting as much money as you want, and you can help your prospects. You can build a great business. And if you like this video, just click on subscribe, and I'll be solving all of your problems in these YouTube videos.